on the east side of Ottawa. There was a little town, all French-Canadian, called Eastview, and that's where we lived. You know, there was a street called, Chemin Montréal, Montreal Road, and there was Monsieur Roule's sports shop, and all of us would all get our equipment there. So it was very much, our little community, and it was all French. When I was, 8 or 9 years old, one of the assets was that I was bigger than most other kids. So, instead of being a negative, which it often did, because I remember times, people say check his birth certificate and all that when you're playing Pee-wee or, My brother would quickly say, come and play with us. John would always bring me and play hockey with the guys his age. And John's 3.5, 4 years older than I am. And I think that was a huge, huge part of my development early. Because I got a chance to, to play the game, not get intimidated physically. And we were playing on such small rinks, handling the puck was important. We were living in sort of a low-rent district. In French, it's called Le Bon Logis. So there was a park, it was called Quill Park, which was an outdoor rink, and my dad had a rink in the backyard. Our house was about in the middle. Everybody had a little backyard. So everybody had a little fence and everything else. And my dad talked to a few of the neighbors, and they decided that enough of the kids were playing hockey that we would bring down the fences in the wintertime and they could make a much bigger rink. And we just never took the skates off. It was a wonderful introduction to playing hockey as soon as we got back from school. But more importantly, a lot of my brother's friends are there as well. And so that's why I say the development, playing as better competition right away helped me a lot. But then it just kept getting better. When I was promoted to the Ottawa 67s, the first year franchise in the Ontario Hockey League, my brother was there. So I came in as a 14-year-old and Potsy was there. So he was always there through the times. In our history in Ottawa, they hired this wonderful man to do a mural on the wall. I didn't know what it was going to look like, but when it came out, it was phenomenal because it showed everything I just talked about. From Potsy and I on the ice of the backyard to Potsy and I junior hockey, and then of course, with the New York Islanders. It's a tearjerker, really. It was great.